Pavai. It's immense pleasure for me being here. First and foremost, I would like to thank my trainers, Ronini ma'am and Amina ma'am. Both are very down to earth and very helpful, very supportive. And I also thank all of you for your support. Today I want to discuss my opinion on the child sexual abuse. Dear friends, when we bring a child into this world, we make every effort to make it safe and secure. And however, it's a grim reality. It's today's grim reality that India has the world's largest number of sexually abused children. One of the every 10 child is sexually abused at any point of time. And a child below age 16 is raped every 115 minutes, and a child below age 10 years is raped every 13th hour. And most of these cases go unreported because the victims are too scared to speak out, and they aren't aware what to do in such a scenario, in such a condition. And it's commonly believed that the child sexual abuse, or CSA, is happen only with girls. However, the fact is 10 out of 10 sexual abuse children, 7 are girls and 3 are boys. According to a nationwide study by the Ministry of Women and Child Development, Government of India, experts on the subject have also found the abusers are not strangers, but trusted people, the child who knows, such as family members, neighbors, visiting relatives, and a person who have unquestioned access to the child. And abusers can be both man or woman or even a child. As a parent, we assume that our child can never be a victim of CSA. But the reality is that every child needs to be protected. One reason why 53% of children in India have been sexually abused is because parents and children are unaware about what consists the sexual abuse, how to protect oneself from the abuse, and what to do in the case of abuse. Child sexual abuse, CSA, is a use of a child by a person in a position of power for their own sexual gratification. It can be physical, verbal, or visual in nature. For children, it referred to as unsafe actions. Physically sexual abusement is like children in sexual intercourse. It's oral, anal, or vaginal, fondling of genitalia. It may be direct or on the top of clothing, sexual kissing, and the child fondle use the abuser's genitalia, and making the child to interact with each other and attempt the intercourse. Second is verbal, imparting age in inappropriate knowledge of sexual activities, using obscene language, telling vulgar joke, and talk about the children sexual acts. Third is visual, showing children the adult images and blue films and watching them while they change clothes and bathing, taking a pornographic picture of children, and conducting sexual acts in the appearance of children. So CS has many devastating effects on children. Their traumatic experiences give them a distorted sense of values and a negative outlook towards people and life in general. So, and they feel very inadequate. They may have low self-esteem, and they mistrust others. What can you do as a parent? Be informed first, be supportive, be alert, be aware, and inform your child. Okay, first one is be informed. Always know where your children are going and which they are going, what they doing when they are alone with other adults and friends. Ask all them in a very friendly manner. Be supportive. Always encourage your children to talk to you. Let them know that they need not secrets about touching. Let them know that you won't be angry with them for telling. Be aware. Recognize the warning signs of abuse, like changes in your child's behavior, fear of a person or a particular place. And third is inform your child. Last is inform your child. Talk your child about unsafe action and safe action. Teach them the correct vocabulary of private body parts. Remember, this is for their safety. You will not be encouraging any sexual behavior. And that's it.
Very good. Very nicely she spoke in length about what is sexual abuse, more than a teacher. Much better.
Very nice. Very nice. Only 2-3 things.